Welcome to Stoic Spirit, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its application in our daily lives. Today's video, 12 Things an Intelligent Person Never Says. Stoicism unveils the power of words and how they shape our reality. Words are not just expressions but reflections of our character and intentions. They can either build bridges or create barriers, lead to understanding or miscommunication, and foster trust or suspicion. Have you ever said something you immediately regretted? Or perhaps realized too late that a careless remark had unintended consequences? These are the moments we want to help you avoid. In this video, we'll discuss the phrases that intelligent Stoic individuals avoid, phrases that can erode relationships, fuel conflicts, and diminish respect. It's about refining your thoughts and speech to foster resilience, respect, and genuine connection. Imagine transforming your communication style to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. This isn't just about avoiding pitfalls. It's about adopting a mindset that enhances every interaction. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the tools to speak with precision and purpose, aligning your communication with your deepest values. But to reap the full benefits, you must watch the video till the end. If you find value in our insights, please subscribe to Stoic Spirit and join our community of thoughtful seekers. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you encountered these pitfalls in your own life? How have you worked to overcome them? Let's embark on this journey together, striving for a life of clarity, purpose, and Stoic wisdom. Thank you for being here and choosing to grow with Stoic Spirit. Let's make every word count. Number 1. Undermining trust and integrity. Why do some people effortlessly command respect, while others struggle to earn it? This question brings us to the heart of what it means to live with trust and integrity. Trust isn't something you can build overnight. It's like planting a tree that needs time, air, and nurturing to grow strong and unyielding. Integrity is the soil in which this tree takes root, and without it, trust withers and dies. Trust and integrity form the backbone of meaningful relationships, whether in the workplace, at home, or anywhere people connect. They are the pillars that hold up the bridge of relationships, allowing people to cross over with confidence and security. In Stoic philosophy, integrity is seen as an essential virtue, reflecting who we are even when no one is watching. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Like the compass that guides a ship through stormy seas, integrity keeps us on course even when faced with life's challenges. Think of trust as a delicate glass sculpture, beautiful yet fragile. Once shattered, it can be pieced back together, but the cracks remain visible, a reminder of its past vulnerability. Without trust, relationships become like a house built on sand, ready to crumble at the slightest tremor. To practice this in your own life, start with small actions that demonstrate reliability. Whether it's showing up on time, following through on promises, or simply being there when someone needs you, these actions are seeds of trust. Gradually, these small acts grow into a reputation for integrity that others can rely on. Another practical step is to embrace honesty, even when it's uncomfortable. Being transparent about your limitations and mistakes builds credibility. People respect those who own their faults rather than hide them behind a facade of perfection. In a world where deception often seems easier, choosing honesty reflects a deeper strength, a strength rooted in Stoic principle. By embodying the Stoic ideals of trust and integrity, we not only enrich our own lives, but also create a ripple effect that touches everyone around us. It's like the roots of a tree spreading beneath the earth, unseen yet profoundly impactful, ensuring stability and growth for all who come into its shade. Remember, trust and integrity are not just lofty ideals, but practical tools that, when applied, can transform your interactions and relationship. They are the compass guiding you toward a life of virtue, respect, and lasting connection. Number 2. Speaking without thoughtfulness. Have you ever wondered why some words linger long after they've been spoken, while others fade into oblivion? Seneca once said, "Speech is the mirror of the soul. As a man speaks, so is he." In a world filled with noise, the words we choose to say, or not say, can be the difference between harmony and discord. understanding, and confusion. Let's step into the chaos of a busy supermarket. Picture a parent and child navigating the crowded aisles, their cart filled with groceries. The child, curious and full of questions, inadvertently bumps into an elderly shopper. Parent, instead of reacting with frustration, kneels down to the child's level and gently explains the importance of being aware of others around them. This thoughtful response not only teaches the child a valuable lesson, but also diffuses a potentially awkward situation with grace. Now imagine the opposite. A harsh reprimand, scolding voice, an embarrassed child. Here the parent's lack of thoughtfulness in speech would have left a scar, a memory marked by negativity. The impact of words is profound and long-lasting, shaping not just immediate interactions but future ones as well. In Stoic philosophy, there is a principle that aligns perfectly with this scenario: the concept of mindful speech. Marcus Aurelius taught that we should speak as if our words were to be carved in stone, permanent and immutable. This idea challenges us to weigh our words carefully, considering their effects not just on others, but on ourselves. Thoughtfulness in speech is like the careful stroke of a painter's brush. Each word adds to the canvas of our character. The way we speak to others reflects not only our respect for them, but also our self-respect and discipline. Practicing thoughtfulness in speech requires mindfulness. Before speaking, ask yourself, is what I'm about to say true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? These questions serve as a filter, guiding us to choose words that uplift and clarify rather than confuse or wound. For practical application, consider these steps. 1. Pause before responding. In conversations, allow yourself a moment to think before speaking. This pause is not a sign of hesitation, but a mark of wisdom, ensuring your words are aligned with your values. 2. Choose clarity over complexity. Simplicity in speech often leads to greater understanding. Avoid unnecessary jargon or complicated expressions that may obscure your message. 3. Empathize with your audience. Put yourself in the listener's shoes. How will your words affect them? What emotions might they evoke? Tailoring your speech to resonate with empathy fosters stronger connections. Speak with purpose. Every word should serve a purpose. Whether to inform, comfort, or inspire, let your speech be a tool for positive influence. In the vast orchestra of human interaction, your words are like the notes played by a violin. They can create harmony or discord, resonate with beauty, or fade into silence. By embracing thoughtfulness in speech, you conduct your life's symphony with intention and grace, leaving a legacy of wisdom and kindness. In this way, thoughtfulness in speech is more than just a habit. It's a way of life. It's a commitment to living with integrity and respect, reflecting the Stoic ideals that guide us toward a more meaningful existence. Number 3. Engaging in provocations. How often do we let others dictate our reaction, allowing provocations to steer us off course? As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely remarked, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This insight reveals the essence of self-mastery, the ability to navigate provocations with grace and composure, much like a sailor steering through a storm without losing sight of the horizon. Imagine yourself at a bustling airport, a place where patience is often tested. You're in line at a coffee shop, eagerly awaiting your morning caffeine fix before a long flight. Suddenly, someone cuts in front of you, clearly in a rush, with little regard for anyone else. Your initial impulse might be to confront them, letting frustration bubble to the surface. But instead, you take a deep breath, choosing to let it go. You understand that reacting angrily won't speed up the line or make your day better. Instead, it will only disrupt your peace and set a negative tone for the rest of your journey. However, avoiding confrontation doesn't mean remaining silent in the face of rudeness. Instead of responding with anger, you calmly say to the person, "Excuse me, I believe I was next in line." We all have places to be. Patience would be appreciated. This approach allows you to address the situation without escalating it, demonstrating thoughtfulness in speech while asserting your position. This scenario illustrates a fundamental principle of Stoicism. Control what you can control: your response, your emotions, your actions. The Stoics teach us that we cannot always control external events, but we can control our internal reaction. By choosing to remain calm and composed, you wield a power that many overlook. Power to stay unshaken amid chaos. In the philosophy of Stoicism, avoiding provocations is not about suppressing your feelings or ignoring injustices. Instead, it is about responding with intentionality and thoughtfulness. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, urged us to be like a rock that the waves keep crashing over. It stands unmoved, and the raging of the sea falls still around it. This metaphor speaks to the strength found in resilience, the ability to stand firm despite provocations. Practical steps to handle provocation. So, how can we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? Here are some practical steps. 1. Pause and reflect. When faced with provocation, take a moment to breathe deeply. Allow yourself a brief pause to assess the situation before reacting. This pause acts as a buffer, giving you space to choose a response aligned with your values, rather than an impulsive reaction. 2. Focus on the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this matter in a day, a week, or a year? Often, provocations are temporary disturbances that don't significantly impact our long-term goals or happiness. By maintaining perspective, you can let go of trivial annoyances and keep your focus on what truly matters. 3. Cultivate empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Perhaps they're having a bad day or dealing with stressors you're unaware of. By exercising empathy, you humanize the situation, reducing the emotional charge and allowing for a more compassionate response. 4. Practice assertiveness. Avoiding provocations doesn't mean avoiding confrontation when necessary. The situation requires addressing. Do so with assertiveness and calm. State your feelings and needs clearly without aggression, transforming potential conflicts into constructive conversations. 5. Reflect on your growth. After navigating a provocative situation, take time to reflect on your response. Celebrate your ability to remain calm and consider how you might handle similar situations in the future. This reflection reinforces your commitment to living with Stoic principle. Lessons learned from the airport scenario. We learn that thoughtfulness and assertiveness are not mutually exclusive. You can maintain your composure while still standing up for yourself in a wise and effective manner. This approach ensures that you are not seen as passive, but as someone who handles situations with dignity and respect. The key takeaway is that by mastering the art of avoiding provocations, you develop a mental fortress that shields you from the chaos of the outside world. This skill not only fosters inner peace, but also enhances your ability to lead with wisdom and purpose. In a world where reactions are often quick and volatile, choosing thoughtfulness is like finding a quiet refuge amidst the storm, where clarity and calm prevail. Remember, true strength lies not in overpowering others, but in mastering oneself. As you embrace this Stoic mindset, you'll find that life's provocations become opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Number 4. Compromising honesty. What does it mean to live a life of authenticity and truthfulness? This question isn't just philosophical, the practical inquiry into the very fabric of our existence. Truth never damages a cause that is just, said the Stoic philosopher Seneca, underscoring the unwavering value of honesty in a world often clouded by deceit. In Stoicism, honesty is not just a moral virtue, but a fundamental principle for living a life of integrity. The Stoics believe that honesty is the foundation of all virtuous actions, serving as the bedrock upon which trust and credibility are built. When we speak the truth, we align our actions with our values, creating a harmony that resonates with the essence of who we are. Dishonesty acts like a virus that slowly infects the fabric of our social interactions and relationships. When deceit becomes prevalent, trust erodes, leaving relationships fragile and prone to collapse. Imagine a society where honesty is scarce. Such a world would be plagued by suspicion, conflict, and insecurity. Trust, once broken, is difficult to rebuild, and the ripple effects of dishonesty can extend far beyond the individual, affecting families, workplaces, and entire communities. In personal relationships, dishonesty acts like a poison, corroding the bonds of trust and intimacy. Whether it's a small lie or a significant deceit, impact can be devastating. The more we deceive, the more we alienate ourselves from those we care about, creating barriers that hinder genuine connection. In professional settings, Dishonesty can undermine teamwork and collaboration, leading to a toxic work environment where suspicion and mistrust thrive. Imagine honesty as a compass. Just as a compass guides a traveler through unfamiliar terrain, honesty steers us through the complexities of life, ensuring we stay true to our path. Without it, we risk becoming lost in a maze of falsehoods and half-truths, where every decision becomes tainted by uncertainty. The Stoics understood that honesty begins with self-awareness and the courage to face reality as it is. Marcus Aurelius urged us to never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. This insight speaks to the core of Stoic thought, that external gains are meaningless if they come at the cost of inner virtue. In our daily lives, honesty demands more than just telling the truth. It requires a commitment to transparency and authenticity in all interactions. It means being truthful not only to others, but also to ourselves. When we deceive ourselves, we build a fragile castle of illusions that will eventually crumble, leaving us exposed and vulnerable. 1. Practice radical transparency. Be open and straightforward in your dealings. Share your thoughts and intentions clearly, without hiding behind ambiguity or deceit. This approach builds trust and fosters genuine connections with others. 2. Admit mistakes openly. When you err, acknowledge it without hesitation. Accepting responsibility for your actions demonstrates maturity and integrity, strengthening your character in the eyes of others. 3. Cultivate self-honesty. Regularly reflect on your thoughts and actions to ensure they align with your values. This introspection helps you identify areas where you may be compromising your principles and encourages personal growth. 4. Speak with purpose. Choose your words carefully, ensuring they reflect truth and integrity. Avoid exaggerations or distortions that can mislead others and erode your credibility. 5. Resist the temptation of shortcuts. In a world that often rewards expediency, remind yourself that the easy path is not always the right one. Uphold honesty even when it seems inconvenient or challenging. Honesty is like a lighthouse in a storm. It provides guidance and clarity when all else is shrouded in darkness. By adhering to this principle, you not only fortify your own character, but also inspire those around you to do the same. In the grand scheme of life, living honestly is not just a choice. It is a testament to your commitment to a virtuous existence. As we navigate the challenges of the modern world, remember that honesty is more than a policy. It's a way of life. It is the lens through which we view ourselves and others, shaping our interactions and defining our legacy. By embracing honesty, we cultivate a spirit of authenticity and trust that transcends the superficial and enriches our journey. Number 5. Mocking instead of empathizing. Why is it that empathy can heal where mockery wounds? This question strikes at the heart of human interaction, reminding us of the power we wield with our words. The ancient Stoics understood that true strength lies in understanding others rather than belittling them. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This wisdom emphasizes the importance of empathy over mockery, a choice that defines our character and impacts those around us. Mockery may seem like a fleeting moment of superiority or humor, but it leaves lasting scars. It is a tool that reveals insecurity, a mask for inadequacies, and a barrier to genuine connection. Mockery builds walls where bridges could be, isolating us from those who might have been allies. In contrast, empathy is the antidote to this isolation. It is the bridge that connects us to others, fostering understanding, compassion, and respect. From a Stoic perspective, empathy is not just a moral choice but a practical one. The Stoics believe that every person is part of a larger community, and our actions should reflect this interconnectedness. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "As you are yourself a human being, you must never forget to have regard for humanity in others." This means recognizing the shared human experience and the inherent dignity in each person. Empathy enables us to see beyond the superficial and to appreciate the complex emotions and experiences that shape individuals. By placing ourselves in others' shoes, we cultivate a deeper understanding and respect for the struggles and triumphs they face. This understanding is essential for building authentic relationships and creating a supportive environment where everyone feels valued. Practical steps to cultivate empathy. 1. Listen actively. Make a conscious effort to listen more than you speak. Pay attention to the words and emotions of others without immediately formulating a response. This practice encourages openness and shows that you genuinely care about their perspective. 2. Suspend judgment. Approach each interaction with an open mind, free from preconceived notions. Avoid jumping to conclusions or making assumptions about others' motives or intentions. Instead, seek to understand their point of view with curiosity and compassion. Practice patience. Empathy requires patience, both with others and ourselves. Give people the time they need to express themselves fully. Allow yourself to process their words and emotions without rushing to judgment or reaction. 4. Reflect on common humanity. Regularly remind yourself of the common human experiences that bind us all. Recognize that everyone experiences joy, pain, fear, and hope. This reflection can help you relate to others on a more profound level. 5. Respond with kindness. When you do speak, choose words that uplift and encourage rather than mock or belittle. Use your voice to build others up, offering support and understanding rather than criticism or sarcasm. Empathy is like a gentle rain that nurtures the seeds of human connection, allowing them to grow into strong and enduring relationships. By choosing empathy over mockery, we not only honor the Stoic principles of wisdom and compassion, but also enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. In a world where negativity and division are prevalent, the decision to embrace empathy is a radical act of courage. It is a commitment to seeing others not as adversaries or objects of ridicule, but as fellow travelers on the journey of life. This mindset transforms interactions from battles into opportunities for mutual growth and understanding. As you go about your day, remember that the choice between empathy and mockery is yours to make. By consciously choosing empathy, you create a ripple effect that inspires others to do the same, fostering a culture of kindness and respect. In the grand scheme of life, empathy is more than just a virtue. It is the essence of what it means to be truly human. It is the compass that guides us towards a life of integrity, purpose, and genuine connection. Let empathy be your guide, and watch as it transforms your world and the worlds of those you touch. Number 6. Breaking promises. Why do promises carry such profound weight in our lives? This question echoes through the corridors of history and philosophy, reminding us of the power and responsibility that come with our words. In the realm of Stoicism, promise is more than just a statement. It's a commitment that reflects our character and integrity. As Epictetus wisely said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This emphasizes the idea that a promise is a manifestation of our true intentions and values. Promises are the invisible threads that bind the fabric of our relationships. They create a tapestry of trust and reliability that, once torn, is difficult to mend. When we make a promise, we are essentially pledging our word and integrity, offering a piece of ourselves as a testament to our commitment. This is why a broken promise is not just a lapse in duty, but a fracture in trust, a betrayal of the bond we have established with others. From a Stoic perspective, the weight of promises lies in their alignment with virtue. A true Stoic does not make promises lightly, understanding that each word must be backed by action and intention. Marcus Aurelius reflected on this principle by urging us to live authentically and honorably, ensuring that our actions consistently match our words. In doing so, we uphold the integrity that defines our character. Promises are not merely obligations. They are reflections of who we are and who we aspire to be. They demand a level of introspection and commitment that aligns with our deepest values. When we promise to do something, we must also consider whether we have the capability and intention to fulfill that promise. This alignment between words and actions is what defines a person of integrity. Practical steps to honor promises. 1. Reflect before promising. Before making a promise, take a moment to assess your ability to fulfill it. Consider your current commitments and resources, ensuring that you are not overextending yourself. This reflection prevents rash promises that may lead to disappointment and eroded trust. 2. Be realistic and honest. Communicate openly about your capabilities and limitations. If a promise seems beyond your reach, express your concerns and negotiate realistic expectation. This honesty builds trust and sets a foundation for mutual understanding. 3. Follow through with action. Once a promise is made, prioritize it. Break down the steps necessary to fulfill your commitment and take deliberate actions toward achieving it. Consistent action reinforces the credibility of your word and demonstrates reliability. 4. Learn from unfulfilled promises. If circumstances prevent you from keeping a promise, address the situation promptly. Apologize sincerely and offer an explanation, while also exploring ways to make amends. Use the experience as a learning opportunity to improve future decision-making. 5. Align promises with values. Ensure that your promises reflect your values and principles. When promises align with your authentic self, they become easier to fulfill and more meaningful to both you and others. Think of promises as seeds planted in the garden of relationships. When nurtured with care and attention, they blossom into trust and mutual respect. However, neglected promises wither and die, leaving a barren landscape devoid of connection. By honoring our promises, we cultivate a world where trust flourishes and relationships thrive. In the ever-changing landscape of life, promises serve as anchors that stabilize our interactions and commitment. They remind us of the power of our words and the responsibility we hold in shaping our reality. As you navigate the complexities of relationships, let your promises be guided by the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and integrity. By valuing the weight of promises, you not only honor your commitments, but also inspire others to uphold theirs. This creates a ripple effect that reinforces a culture of trust and respect, transforming our interactions and strengthening the bonds that unite us. In a world where promises are often broken, choosing to live with integrity and honoring your word is an act of true leadership. It reflects a deep commitment to living authentically and purposefully, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Number 7. Letting anger control you. How can we transform anger from a destructive force into a tool for personal growth and resilience? This question challenges us to rethink our relationship with anger, an emotion that often disrupts our lives and clouds our judgment. As Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wisely stated, anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. This insight underscores the importance of managing anger with wisdom, turning what could be a volatile reaction into an opportunity for self-improvement. Anger is like a fire that can either consume everything in its path or be harnessed to provide warmth and light. When left unchecked, anger can lead to rash decisions, damaged relationships, and inner turmoil. However, when we learn to manage it wisely, we can use anger to illuminate areas of our lives that require attention and change. The Stoics believe that emotions are not inherently harmful. Rather, it's our response to them that determines their impact. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminded us that we are in control of our perceptions and can choose how we react to external events. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle emphasizes the idea that managing anger begins with managing our thoughts. To manage anger effectively, we must first understand its root causes. Often anger arises from unmet expectations, perceived injustices, or a sense of helplessness. By examining these triggers, we can gain insight into our emotional responses and develop strategies to address them constructively. Practical steps to manage anger. 1. Pause and reflect. When you feel anger rising, take a moment to pause and breathe. This brief interlude allows you to step back from the immediate emotional response and gain perspective. Ask yourself what is truly driving your anger and whether it is worth your energy. 2. Practice self-awareness. Regularly check in with your emotions and identify patterns that lead to anger. By becoming more aware of your emotional triggers, you can prepare yourself to respond calmly and thoughtfully when they arrive. 3. Reframe your perspective. Challenge the thoughts that fuel your anger by reframing them. For example, instead of seeing a situation as a personal affront, view it as an opportunity to practice patience and empathy. This shift in perspective can help dissipate anger and foster understanding. 4. Engage in constructive dialogue. When anger involves others, strive for open and honest communication. Express your feelings without blame, focusing on finding solutions rather than assigning fault. This approach promotes resolution and mutual respect. 5. Develop emotional resilience. Build resilience by cultivating a mindset of acceptance and gratitude. Acknowledge that challenges are a part of life and use them as opportunities for growth. This resilience strengthens your ability to manage anger and maintain inner peace. Think of anger as a powerful river that, if unchecked, can erode the land and cause destruction. But with the right channels, it can be harnessed to irrigate fields and sustain life. By managing anger with wisdom, you channel its energy into positive action, transforming it from a source of conflict into a catalyst for change. In the grand scheme of life, managing anger is not about suppressing it, but understanding and redirecting it. By embracing the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and self-control, we can turn anger into an ally that guides us toward a more balanced and fulfilling life. As you navigate the complexities of human emotion, remember that managing anger is a skill that requires practice and patience. With each effort to control your response, you build a foundation of resilience and strength that empowers you to live with integrity and purpose. Number 8. Judging by appearances. Why do we often allow our first impressions to define our understanding of others? This question is central to Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to look beyond the surface and seek deeper truth. As Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wisely remarked, we should look to the mind and not to the outward appearance. This insight urges us to focus on the character and virtues that truly define a person. In a world obsessed with outward appearances, Stoicism offers a powerful reminder. True value lies beneath the surface. The Stoics believed that external appearances are fleeting and superficial, while the essence of a person is revealed through their actions, thoughts, and choices. From a Stoic viewpoint, judging others based on their appearances is a futile endeavor, as it is subject to the whims of perception and social bias. Physical appearances can be deceiving, obscuring the complexity and richness of an individual's character. Instead, the Stoics urge us to evaluate people based on their actions and choices, which offer genuine insights into their moral and ethical values. The Stoics believed that the essence of a person is revealed not by their outward appearance, but by their inner virtues. As Epictetus advised, we are not disturbed by things, but by the view we take of them. This perspective encourages us to focus on what truly matters, qualities and principles that make someone who they are. Practical steps to look beyond appearances. 1. Practice mindful observation. Take a moment to pause and observe without immediate judgment. Ask yourself what you can learn about a person's character through their actions and words, rather than their looks. This practice cultivates patience and deepens your understanding of others. 2. Engage in empathetic listening. Focus on truly hearing what others have to say. This means setting aside preconceived notions and listening with an open mind. By doing so, you acknowledge their experiences and perspectives, allowing for genuine connection. 3. Reflect on personal biases. Be aware of your own biases and stereotypes that might cloud your judgment. Regular self-reflection helps you identify these biases and work to overcome them, leading to more equitable and respectful interactions. 4. Focus on shared humanity. Recognize the commonalities we share as human beings, rather than the differences that often divide us. By emphasizing shared values and experiences, you create a more inclusive and compassionate environment. 5. Encourage self-awareness. As you strive to look beyond appearances in others, also turn this lens inward. Evaluate your own actions and motivations, ensuring they align with your values and principles. Think of appearances as the surface of an ocean, beautiful yet limited in what they reveal. To truly understand the depth and richness of the ocean, one must dive beneath the waves. By looking beyond appearances, we embark on a journey of discovery, exploring the vast and diverse experiences that define human existence. In choosing to see beyond the superficial, we not only honor the Stoic ideals of wisdom and discernment, but also enrich our own lives with authentic connection. This mindset fosters an environment where people feel valued for who they truly are, rather than how they appear. As you go about your daily life, let the Stoic principles guide you in recognizing the depth of character and virtue in yourself and others. By doing so, you create a ripple effect of understanding and acceptance, contributing to a more compassionate and harmonious world. In the end, looking beyond appearances is a testament to our commitment to living with integrity, purpose, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It is an invitation to see the world with clarity and empathy, embracing the richness of our shared humanity. Number 9. Overgeneralizing. How often do we let our minds take shortcuts by overgeneralizing, painting the world with broad strokes that blur the details of reality? The Stoics understood the danger of overgeneralizations, reminding us that wisdom lies in seeing things clearly and distinctly. Nothing is more hostile to a firm grasp on the truth than too much reliance on generalizations, Marcus Aurelius once observed. This insight challenges us to go beyond superficial judgments and engage with the complexity and nuance of each individual situation. Overgeneralizations are like fog that obscures the landscape of our understanding. They prevent us from seeing the unique details that make each situation, each person, and each experience distinct. When we overgeneralize, we reduce the richness of life to simplistic categories that cannot capture the full picture. This often leads to misunderstandings, stereotypes, and even conflict, as we rely on assumptions rather than truths. From a Stoic perspective, avoiding overgeneralizations is essential for living a life of reason and clarity. Stoics taught that our perceptions should be guided by evidence and logic, not by preconceived notions or biases. Epictetus emphasized the importance of questioning our initial impressions and examining them critically. This practice helps us develop a more accurate understanding of the world and the people in it. In Stoicism, the focus is on what is within our control, thoughts and judgment. By choosing to avoid overgeneralizations, we exercise control over our minds, ensuring that our thoughts align with reality. This discipline not only leads to better decision-making, but also fosters deeper connections with others, as we see them for who they truly are, not as caricatures shaped by generalizations. Practical steps to avoid overgeneralizations. 1. Practice mindful awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and notice when you begin to generalize. Pause and ask yourself whether your perception is based on evidence or assumptions. This mindfulness helps you catch overgeneralizations before they take root. 2. Seek diverse perspective. Engage with people from different backgrounds and experiences. Listening to varied viewpoints broadens your understanding and challenges your preconceived notions, reducing the likelihood of overgeneralizing. Focus on specifics. When evaluating a situation or person, focus on the specific details rather than broad categories. Ask yourself what makes this particular scenario or individual unique. This practice encourages critical thinking and a nuanced perspective. 4. Question your assumption. Challenge your own beliefs and assumptions regularly. Reflect on where these ideas come from and whether they hold up under scrutiny. This self-examination helps you develop a more accurate and open-minded view of the world. 5. Embrace uncertainty. Accept that not everything fits neatly into categories and that ambiguity is a part of life. Embracing uncertainty allows you to approach situations with curiosity and openness, rather than rigid judgments. Think of overgeneralizations as a pair of foggy glasses that distort your vision. By removing them, you gain clarity and insight, seeing the world in all its vivid detail. In choosing to avoid overgeneralizations, you not only align with the Stoic ideals of wisdom and discernment, but also enrich your life with a deeper, more authentic understanding of reality. As you navigate your daily interactions, let the principles of Stoicism guide you in recognizing the complexity and individuality of every situation and person you encounter. By doing so, you create a ripple effect of understanding and respect, contributing to a more compassionate and thoughtful world. In the end, avoiding overgeneralizations is a testament to our commitment to living with integrity and purpose, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It is an invitation to see the world with clarity and empathy, embracing the richness of our shared humanity. Number 10. Lacking empathy. How often do we truly understand the experiences and emotions of others? This profound question touches the core of human connection and the Stoic virtue of empathy. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? This wisdom from Marcus Aurelius invites us to look inward before casting judgment, fostering a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. Empathy, in the Stoic sense, is not merely about feeling what others feel, but about understanding their perspectives and experiences with compassion and respect. It is an essential component of living a virtuous life, as it bridges the gap between individuals, fostering harmony and mutual respect. The Stoics believed that we are all interconnected. By understanding and empathizing with others, we uphold the principles of justice and humanity. Practicing empathy begins with mindful awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and notice when you start to judge others. Instead of jumping to conclusions, pause and reflect on their situation. This moment of reflection can transform judgment into understanding, enabling you to see beyond the surface and appreciate the complexities of their experiences. Engaging in active listening is another crucial step. When conversing with others, focus entirely on what they are saying. Avoid planning your response while they speak. Instead, listen with the intent to understand. This practice not only shows respect, but also helps you grasp their emotions and viewpoints more fully. To cultivate empathy, reflect on your own experiences and how they shape your reaction. Recognize that everyone has their struggles and triumphs, just as you do. By acknowledging the shared human experience, you can connect with others on a deeper level, fostering compassion and reducing biases. Another practical step is to embrace a mindset of curiosity and openness. Approach each interaction with the intent to learn something new about the other person. Ask thoughtful questions and show genuine interest in their answers. This approach helps break down barriers and builds trust, allowing for more meaningful connections. Empathy also involves practicing kindness in your daily interactions. Small acts of kindness, such as offering a helping hand or a kind word, can make a significant difference in someone's life. These actions demonstrate your commitment to understanding and supporting others, reinforcing the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously within a community. Imagine empathy as a bridge spanning the divide between individuals. Just as a bridge connects two sides of a river, empathy connects hearts and minds, fostering understanding and unity. By practicing empathy, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a more compassionate and cohesive society. Incorporating empathy into your life aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, justice, and humanity. It requires continuous effort and mindfulness, but the rewards are profound. By seeing the world through the eyes of others, you cultivate a spirit of kindness and respect that transcends superficial differences. As you navigate your daily interactions, let the principles of Stoicism guide you in practicing empathy. Recognize the inherent dignity and worth of every person you encounter. By doing so, you create a ripple effect of understanding and compassion, contributing to a more just and harmonious world. In the end, practicing empathy is a testament to our commitment to living with integrity and purpose, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It is an invitation to connect deeply with others, embracing the richness of our shared humanity, and fostering a world where empathy prevails over judgment. Number 11. Using negative affirmations. How can the words we choose to say to ourselves shape our reality? This question invites us to explore the profound impact of positive affirmations and their role in guiding our lives. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, observed Marcus Aurelius. This Stoic wisdom emphasizes the connection between our inner dialogue and the way we perceive and interact with the world. Positive affirmations are more than just encouraging words. They are tools that shape our mindset and influence our actions. In the realm of Stoicism, our thoughts are seen as the architects of our destiny. By consciously directing our thoughts through positive affirmations, we align our minds with the virtues and goals we wish to embody. This practice fosters resilience, clarity, and a sense of purpose, The power of positive affirmations lies in their ability to rewire our thinking pattern. When we repeat affirmations, we create new neural pathways that reinforce positive beliefs about ourselves and our abilities. This transformation is akin to turning a key in a lock, unlocking the potential within us to achieve greatness. From a Stoic perspective, positive affirmations are not about ignoring reality or suppressing negative emotions. Instead, they are about acknowledging challenges and choosing to respond with strength and optimism. By focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts and actions, we empower ourselves to navigate life's difficulties with grace and determination. Incorporating positive affirmations into your daily routine can be a transformative experience. Begin each day by affirming your intentions and the qualities you wish to cultivate. This practice sets a positive tone for the day, guiding your actions and decisions toward your desired outcome. Throughout the day, remind yourself of these affirmations, especially when faced with adversity. This repetition reinforces your commitment to living according to your values and maintaining a balanced perspective. When crafting affirmations, be specific and authentic. Choose words that resonate with your true self and reflect your aspirations. For example, instead of a vague statement like, "I am happy," consider a more precise affirmation such as, "I choose to embrace positivity and find joy in every moment." This specificity enhances the effectiveness of the affirmation, making it a powerful tool for personal growth. Visualizing your affirmations can also amplify their impact. As you repeat your affirmations, imagine yourself embodying the qualities you desire. This visualization creates a mental image of success, reinforcing your belief in your potential and motivating you to take action. Think of positive affirmations as seeds planted in the fertile soil of your mind. With care and attention, these seeds grow into strong, resilient plants, bearing the fruits of confidence, resilience, and peace. By nurturing these affirmations, you cultivate a mindset that empowers you to face challenges with courage and pursue your goals with unwavering focus. In the practice of Stoicism, the journey of personal growth begins with the thoughts we cultivate. By harnessing the power of positive affirmations, you not only transform your mindset, but also shape the reality you wish to create. This practice aligns you with the Stoic ideals of wisdom, courage, and temperance, guiding you toward a life of fulfillment and purpose. As you integrate positive affirmations into your life, let them be a beacon of light that illuminates your path. In a world filled with uncertainty, the steady flame of positive affirmations provides the clarity and strength needed to navigate the journey ahead. Embrace this practice and watch as it transforms your perception of yourself and the world, empowering you to live authentically and with intention. Number 12. Ignoring potential in others. How often do we fail to see the potential in those around us, blinded by our assumptions and biases? This question challenges us to rethink our interactions and the way we perceive others. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. This Stoic insight reminds us that our perceptions shape not only our reality, but also the reality of those we interact with. Recognizing the potential in others is an exercise in humility, empathy, and wisdom. In the world of Stoicism, the recognition of potential is rooted in the understanding that every individual possesses innate value and capacity for growth. The Stoics taught that we are all interconnected, part of a greater whole, and that by supporting one another, we enrich not only others' lives, but our own as well. This principle urges us to look beyond superficial judgments and to foster an environment where growth and learning are possible for everyone. Recognizing potential begins with a mindset of openness and curiosity. It requires us to look beyond appearances and assumptions, to see the capabilities and strengths that may not be immediately visible. Just as a gardener sees the promise of a blooming flower within a seed, we must learn to see the possibilities within each person we encounter. To cultivate this mindset, practice active listening and genuine engagement with others. Pay attention to their words and actions, and seek to understand their motivations and aspirations. This attentiveness not only builds trust, but also allows you to discover the unique qualities that each person brings to the table. Embrace a spirit of encouragement and support. When you recognize potential in someone, offer your support and guidance to help them realize it. This could be through providing constructive feedback, sharing resources, or simply offering a listening ear. By investing in others' growth, you create a ripple effect that inspires them to reach their fullest potential. Be mindful of your own biases and judgments. Reflect on how these perceptions may cloud your ability to see the potential in others. Challenge yourself to let go of preconceived notions and to approach each interaction with an open mind. This practice not only enhances your relationships, but also fosters a more inclusive and equitable environment. Imagine the recognition of potential as a mirror, reflecting the best versions of ourselves and others. When we acknowledge and nurture the strengths in those around us, we create a culture of mutual respect and empowerment. This recognition is a catalyst for personal and collective growth, transforming our interactions and the communities we are part of. In the practice of Stoicism, recognizing potential in others is an essential step toward living a life of virtue and purpose. It aligns with the Stoic ideals of justice, wisdom, and humanity, guiding us to build a world where everyone is valued for their contributions. As you go about your daily interactions, let the principles of Stoicism guide you in recognizing and nurturing the potential in those around you. By doing so, you create a ripple effect of positivity and growth, contributing to a more compassionate and thriving world. In the end, recognizing potential in others is not just a choice, but a commitment to living with integrity and purpose. It is an invitation to see the world through a lens of empathy and possibility, embracing the richness of our shared humanity and inspiring others to achieve greatness. As we wrap up our exploration of these 12 intelligent habits inspired by Stoic wisdom, remember that the power to transform your life lies in your thoughts and actions. By practicing mindfulness, empathy, and integrity, you forge a path of resilience and purpose. If you found these insights valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to join our community of thoughtful seekers. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you apply these principles in your own life. Thank you for being a part of this journey toward a more mindful and fulfilling life.